Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 4. Brandan has left for work already this morning, and so now I am left to my own devices to entertain myself. So I'm hoping that I get a lot of work done on my projects. I always say that I'm going to do that and then something comes up. So we'll see how today goes, but I do really want to focus on my makes. Yesterday was kind of an emotional day. I did a lot of crying. I was on Zoom with a couple of my close friends, and one of them needed emotional comfort for a really difficult time that they're going through. And I was reminded by my other friend, Andy, who is Andy the Knittress. She owns the Knitty Knittress, which is now a brick and mortar yarn store in Oregon. But I was reminded that this community is so important, the fiber community. And we are all, this is Andy's words, we are all bound together by string and yarn. And when you pull on one of those strings, it affects all of us. And I know that we are out here doing the best that we can, and no one, I would imagine, means to be malicious. I'd like to think that people don't just go out of their way to be mean, but sometimes you need to take a step back and think before you do things, and think before you become a keyboard warrior, and realize that you could be seriously affecting someone. And like I said, I don't think people intend to be mean, but sometimes it's not about what you intend, it's about how it's received. That's what's the most important, is how the person on the other end receives it. And if that person is hurt, then that doesn't give you the right to invalidate that feeling. That is that person's reality. And the things that we say can be really harmful and really hurtful to someone else. So I hope that before you say something that might be taken negatively, please think twice and just be kind. In a world full of so much darkness, be a light and just be kind. Anyways, long-winded. It was just really, really hard to watch one of my friends go through something like that. So I just want to remind everyone, it's the holidays, just be kind. Spread love and spread light. So with that being said, let's see what our tarot cards have to say for today. Yesterday we pulled the 8 of Cups, which is, it was reversed. So it was maybe indecision and not taking the step to walk away from what no longer serves you. So let's see what today has to offer. So today's card is the 2 of Swords upright. And the 2 of Swords upright is a decision. It is a choice that needs to be made. You're blindfolded, or the elf here is blindfolded, because they can't see which road to take. You have to look inside yourself. There we go. You have to look inside yourself, use your intuition. That's why they're blindfolded, so that they can see within themselves and not see what's through their eyes. Use your intuition to weigh both sides of the problem and make the best choice for yourself. So the 2 of Swords is about choices. I don't know what choice I'm going to have to make today. I know that I'm going to have to choose which one of my projects to work on first. Funniness aside, we'll see what today has to bring. So let's get to opening the advent calendars. We will start with the woobles like we have been. I'm disappointed in myself that I have not gotten to start my woobles projects yet. I definitely want to do that. I don't want to fall so far behind. So let's see what day 4 has for us. And, you know I said there was a lot of mixed reviews about this calendar. I am loving it so far. So I am really happy with how this is going. So here, I'm trying to not take myself out with this box, but there we go. So this is 4 down here. So let's pull out day 4. Okay, so day 4, here is day 4, and it is, like I imagined, this is the brown that will go with the Christmas tree that we picked up yesterday. So we will be finishing the base part B of the Christmas tree. So I'm really excited about that. So now I have Santa's pouch and the Christmas tree in its entirety to make. Let's put this back. I love the calendar itself. The layout of the calendar is excellent. A+ for presentation. Now get to opening our indie makes, and here is day 4 of Bitten Mitten. Oh my goodness. Look at the color on this, that yellow. This is called Peeps, like the candy Peeps. And guys, look, it's a Peep. It is so cute. It is a Peep stitch marker. And this is what I'm talking about like how exciting this calendar is you never know what you're going to get. And every time you get something, it's just so thoughtful. And that's why I love it so much. So thank you so much. This is so exciting. This yellow is just gorgeous. And here is day 4 of Yarn Cafe Creations Disney Advent. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Wow, look at that color. So gorgeous. So many different layers of color in this. And this is Flynn Rider. And Flynn Rider is actually Eugene Fitzherbert from Tangled, the Rapunzel Disney movie. So I love this. This is great. Absolutely gorgeous. And here is day 4 of Teal Torch Knits. I'm loving all of these advents. Absolutely stunning. Here is Teal Torch. Look at how freaking gorgeous this is. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. All right, so those are my advents. Oh, and then I will show you my progress that I have made on my advent socks. So this is the Freckled Whimsy advent socks for this year, the 24 stripe. So here is the first one. There is stripe 3, which is this gorgeous brown. Here is the first row after the toe is I mark when I'm done with the toe increases. That's where my first stitch marker goes to start counting. Here is the second toe. And we are at this gorgeous dusty pink color. So there is the third stripe for that. And this is what they are looking like together. Trying to focus on that. So there we're at. So I am on track with my advent socks, which is great. That never happens. I always fall behind. So I am doing really good keeping up with those. And then I didn't make much more progress last night on the Grinch. I mean, not the Grinch, the Nightmare Before Christmas socks. So here we are. This is the starting point for today. And I will be working on those. So I'm going to get my day started, hang around, knit, do all the fun things, and wait for Brandan to get home at 5 o'clock tonight. This is what happens when I'm left unattended. So let's get this day started. All right, so I found this 24 cups of coffee Keurig compatible advent calendar. And since we're on day 4, and that means that there's a couple extra there. So I'm gonna go ahead and break open number 1 and have a cup of coffee for this afternoon. Ooh. Glazed cinnamon roll. I'm excited about that. Well, I did not get as much accomplished today as I had originally intended and set out to do, but that's okay. I hung out with my friend Tom. We went to the mall. He needed a couple things. And then I watched some movies. We watched The Bourne Identity, the very first one. So we're rewatching the series. And I did make progress on my Advent socks and the Christmas stocking. So put that. Here we are for stripe 4 for today, the burgundy. It's hard with the 9-inch circulars not to lose my spot here, but there we go. So there is the 4th stripe on that one, and on this one, it is like a light beige sort of color there. Really pretty. These are really pretty. I'm really loving like the dusty kind of look to it. So I am on track with those. I did not get to work on the woobles like I wanted to. I am going to try to work on that tomorrow. But here we are for the Christmas stocking. So I am doing it, this color work. I am doing it with the color work. And here is the progress. It doesn't look like much. I just got into doing the color work rows. But I thought I had 12-inch circulars, and I thought I had the Chigu little set that will make that, the 9 inches up to like the 14 inches, and I don't. I thought I did, and I actually don't have it. So I'm going to see if my yarn store is open tomorrow. I remember when I was there last, she said she might be closed because she had been out of town. I'm not sure, but doing the color work with the magic loop is just kind of slowing me down. So I'm going to hopefully pick up that set so I'll have the right needle size to work in the round, because I put them on 16 inches and 16 inches was way too large, too long, and I was not able to manipulate the stitches. So I definitely do need a 12-inch or like 13. I don't even know if they make 13s, but I know they do make 12s. So we will figure that out tomorrow. I am going to go to bed. I hope everyone had an amazing day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.